Are you living in a video game? Is your reality a virtual reality? I'm guessing that at some point you've either asked yourself this question or somebody else has asked you this question, either directly or on a YouTube video or a podcast or an article that you've read somewhere. You've heard this idea before, that your life, your reality, is a virtual reality. Now you might be wondering, is JLB going to try and tell me that he has evidence that my life, his life, all of our lives are virtual reality? Is that what he's going to do? That's a very good question. Before we get to that though, you might have heard of this guy, Nick Bostrom. He's the guy who helped to popularize this idea that we are living in a simulation. And if I can boil his argument down for you, it goes like this. If there's ever a time when humans can simulate realities to the point where they're believable, then in those simulations, the humans in those simulations, the human characters, will also be able to simulate realities. And then the people in those simulations will also be able to simulate realities. And so there will be an almost infinite number of simulated realities at that point. And then what are the chances that the one that we're in right now is the original? You might be thinking, oh, JLB, I've already heard all this before and this is nothing new to me. Okay, if you want something new, I'll put a link in the show notes below to the most recent Bonversation. It's available right now publicly to stream or download. And myself and the two guests, we talk about their belief, and they're very open and direct about it. They believe this is a video game. They say quite openly, and they don't mix any metaphors or mince their words. They're very direct. They think this is a video game. So I wanted to ask them, why do you say that? So I'll link to that in the show notes below. But let's carry on with this presentation that I had planned ahead. According to the official story, some people say that Tennis for Two is the original video game. And I say that according to some people because when you look into this question, what was the first official video game in this reality, there are different answers. But a lot of people seem to believe that it was Tennis for Two. So let's take a look at this. This is the game. Check it out. Let's go to full screen mode. So this is Tennis for Two, and it came out more than half a century ago, if you can believe that. Wow, look at this. Very interesting. Look at this. Check this out. Bang, bang. I want to put money on the guy on the right side. He's got better strategy in my opinion. Bang. He's come right to the net. Volleying. Yeah, can't beat him. So that is, according to some people, the official, officially this is, according to some people, the first video game. Chances are you've played some video games in your time. In fact, I found out today, I didn't know this, that according to the official story, or at least according to some sources, e.g. Wikipedia, the most highest selling game of all time, the game that has been purchased the most times, is Minecraft. Now, I have never played Minecraft, and until today, I didn't really know what the game was about. I've seen the memes or the images, so I've heard of it, but I didn't know what the game was about. So I went and watched this video called What is Minecraft? Let's take a look at this.
So back in 2009, a version of the game Minecraft went online for PC gamers to try out. It was called an alpha build, meaning it was very much in flux and would be adapted and updated as users gave feedback. Minecraft had a very unique look, harkening back to the days when games were made of pixel art. I hesitate to really call Minecraft a game, as it's much more of an experience, and deeming it solely a game might undercut its impact.
Okay, so I found that interesting when he said that Minecraft, to call it a game is to undersell it, or to not fully appreciate it. It's more of an experience. And I think this is one of the reasons why some people are averse to the idea that we're in a game, because your life is real and you experience things. So whereas in a game, there's usually an objective to score a goal, or to collect things, or to do missions, or to beat your opponents, whatever. Whereas in our lives, we are experiencing things. We are experiencing desire, and love, and anger, and hope, and anxiety, and all of the other things that make the human experience this rich tapestry of emotions, and feelings, and senses, and so on and so forth. So I haven't played Minecraft. I'm tempted to try it, since it's the most popular thing in the world, apparently, in terms of games. I'm tempted to try it. I don't even know what platform you played on. Probably on, I'm guessing on your phone. If this has moved 300 million units, I'm guessing it's a phone game. I don't know. I don't have any games on my phone, believe it or not. Anyway, like I said earlier, if you want to hear people talking about why they believe we're in a video game, go and check out this Bonversation. It's available right now. If you want to hear my opinion, or read my opinion, on why I think there may be some good arguments for, or reasons to believe in, the idea that we are living in some kind of, and I don't like the word simulation. I don't like that word in this context because it has different meanings to different people. It's a very loaded term in that sense. I don't like the word simulation. But if you want to hear some of my reasons why I believe that when I look at certain events in my life, especially since I got involved in the so-called truth scene almost 10 years ago now, can you believe that? Well, I wrote them out in this detailed article, which I could actually turn into a short ebook and sell it. I think the number of words in this article, if I put it into a book, it'd come out to like 100, 150 pages, which is probably still too long. Most people, where are they going to find the time to read 100, 150 pages of an ebook? They probably don't have time for that. They're too busy playing Minecraft or doing whatever it is that people do to make their lives enjoyable or fun. But I will put a link to this in the show notes below for those of you who want to go and check it out. The only problem is that it's only available to members of johnlebon.com, which most of you watching this are not members of johnlebon.com, and you're not about to pay 70 US cents per day in one yearly installment to access the material that somebody has spent 8 or 9 years putting together. Why would you spend your money on that? There's much better things to spend your money on, which is why I would recommend you go and check out Bonversations. This is free. It's about 1 hour, 10 minutes, this podcast. So if you play that at 1.5 speed, that's like 40 minutes. I think you've got the time to listen to it. And I think you will enjoy this Bonversation. You're going to listen to people speak about why they truly believe, and I don't think they're joking. I don't think they're LARPing. They truly believe that we're in a video game. And I have to say, it was fun for me to chat with these guys for a number of reasons. But one of them was, here are guys who believe in the video game framework of the world, and they don't hide behind euphemisms or metaphors or what have you. I think they genuinely believe this is a video game. And for them to be so open and upfront about it and to explain why they believe that, I thought it was pretty cool. So I'll put a link to that in the show notes below. And we need to play out today with one of my sponsors. A whole bunch of sponsors have come on board to sponsor johnlebon.com, which I really appreciate. So at the end of my videos from now on, there's a good chance I'm going to play a clip from one of my sponsors. So I hope you enjoy that. Leave your comments in the comments section below. I look forward to reading them. Do you think we're living in a video game? Have you read this paper by Nick Bostrom? Do you have any idea what the hell we're talking about here? Do you even care? Do you even exist? Are you a real person or are you just a bot? Are my views on my YouTube videos just bots? Most of my videos get some comments, 12, 2, sometimes 50 or 60 comments. I think those people are probably real. But the hundreds of other views, are they just bot views? Am I surrounded by bots? Especially on the internet. Is this all bot? Is this like Bot Valley? Am I in Bot Alley? Is this just bot season over here? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay everybody, bye bye, ciao ciao. So you've got the good news and you have a special little one on the way. You know what you need to do now. Find out if it's a boy or a girl. At Big Radiation Clinics, we have the latest in 4D sonogram technology to let you see every nook and cranny of your bundle of joy. More often than not, you'll even get to see your baby kicking and squirming while we take a peek. It's almost as though they can feel the radiation cooking them in real time. So come on down to Big Radiation Clinics and see the baby today.